So I'm excited to share some news that I've been sitting on for probably 6, 7, 8 months now, and finally able to share it. And I'm really excited to be able to do that. And just to kind of give you a little bit of background, so my name's Adam Hickman. I own Foxhound Bee Company, and Foxhound Bee Company was a garage business that was a hobby of mine. Basically, I kept bees and decided to sell a couple things on the side and really enjoyed it, and started kind of taking it seriously about like 2017 or so. But I did it part-time on the side of my normal career. And in February of 2020, I decided to leave my career and do Foxhound full-time. And then the pandemic happened. And so I spent basically 2020 working from home and developing the business and watching kids and doing that during that year. And then in the spring of 21, opened up our retail store. So we were kind of an e-commerce business for a lot of years. And then we opened up our store, and it's done really, really well. And we've been in a place called Hardware Park, which is a kind of an incubator for products that have, they need like physical space. Like instead of just needing a laptop and a computer and a desk or whatever for, developing business, we needed forklifts and pallet jacks. And so we built out our retail space in Hardware Park, and it's been really fantastic. It's been awesome. And I always knew that there was something next. And so for, I guess, the past 2 years, I've been working on that next thing and meeting the right people and getting the right things in place. And the last 6 months or so, been taking it really, really seriously and looking for a place to move Foxhound permanently. And so we're making that news or making that announcement this week that like we're going to start construction in the next few weeks on our brand new like retail store. So I'm standing here on site, and I want to kind of, you can't be here, so I'm going to show you like what this place is going to look like. So give you an idea, like we're in Irondale, Alabama, and which is a really fantastic city. It's on the east side of Birmingham. It's probably like 3 or 4 miles from our current store. And Irondale is just popping. Like it has a really great government, great business friendly community, awesome mayor, and they've just been really happy to have us. And they met with us on very short notice and have been really easy to work with. So we picked this spot in Irondale, and it is right next to Ruffner Mountain. So Ruffner Mountain is over there, and that is a huge, I think it's a 10,000 acre urban recreational space. So we have that right there. Right over here is a brand new $8.5 million project that Irondale is developing, and it is a softball baseball complex where they're going to have tournaments. So this was a really, really great place. So early January, we closed on our deal to buy this property. And included on it is an acre and a half of land, basically flat land, which is what I'm standing on right now. And then it's these 3 warehouses. So it's 1, 2, and then 3. Those warehouses right there are part of this as well. But what's going to happen on this land is we're going to build a brand new beekeeping and educational space for pollinators. So it's going to be a 5,000 square foot building. And just to kind of give you an idea of how this is going to be kind of set up on this property is you'll come in right over here, and then the parking lot and the drive will just go all the way down this area over here. And then you can exit out there onto that little private drive, or you can exit out the entrance there. And then we're going to have our 5,000 square foot educational space. Educational and like retail store right here. So I say education because we're going to have a dedicated classroom, and we're going to teach beekeeping. We're going to have guests. We're going to teach about pollinators, and we're not going to do it all ourselves. We're going to use the strength of others to be able to teach and share. And that's like a real need in the beekeeping community, is good hands-on experience and a legitimate like classroom. So we're going to have a dedicated classroom indoor, and then also one outdoor, and we'll be able to have STEM classes, and we'll have kids groups come, and we can teach them about pollinators and kind of raise that next generation of maybe beekeepers, but at the very least kind of stewards of our pollinators, regardless if they're honeybees or native bees. So the outdoor space is going to be, we're gonna have like little walking trails and pollinator areas so that we can actively teach people about what bees and other types of pollinators do. So this whole entire acre and a half is going to be developed, and there's going to be an outdoor pavilion right over there, and it's really going to be fantastic. But I couldn't do this without all the kind of the support and the cheerleaders that we've had over the years that have followed us on social media, shared our posts, prayed for us, and worked for us, and bought our equipment, and did all these things that really kind of made a difference for Foxhound Bee Company. So I'm really thankful for kind of the opportunity just to be able to do this, and I'm excited to share. We've got a website, or we've got a page on our website that's just completely dedicated to making updates about this particular project. So just functionally give you an idea of how this is going to work. Also, we're going to use these giant rocks too. Like, look at the size of these things. We're going to use these giant rocks as part of the garden design as well. So functionally, how this is going to work is Foxhound is going to keep operating from our store in downtown Birmingham, and then this is supposed to be open in September of 2025. So we have a really cool building design. We have a really awesome mural that's going to be on it. Mitchell Marshall is our architect, and he did a really great job of designing an affordable building that can be constructed quickly, but has a really great design and a little flair that lends itself to the use of the building. So we are very excited about that. So September, we should be open. Should be able to actually manufacture this building in this spot pretty quickly. And Foxhound will use one of these warehouses right over here, and then we'll lease out the other ones. We won't need all that space at this point. So we'll operate out of that building. It'll be our warehouse and distribution, and then we'll have our retail store right here on this plot of this parcel of land right here. But it's really kind of a fantastic area. So like, look across the street here. We're going to have so many people who are going to be at this like baseball and the softball fields, who are going to be here all day through tournaments, and they're just going to be able to walk over and like learn about bees and like come inside the building and like, you know, that not to be a beekeeper, but they can buy honey, and they can see our observation hive inside of our building, and just basically be exposed to bees and how awesome they are. I remember when I was a kid and I saw an observation hive, and I still remember it, and it's, you know, those are the things that kind of influence you later in life. So we want to give these kids and these parents the opportunity to do that. So we couldn't be more excited to be in Irondale, to be at the foot of Ruffner Mountain right here, and then have all these playgrounds around here. We're less than a mile from I-20. We're 0.9 miles from I-20. We're really close to 459, really close to 65. So we're very, very well located. And it really just couldn't be better. So I just kind of invite you to keep up with this update and share this with your beekeeping buddies, or anybody who would be cheerleaders for us and be in our corner for this big move, because it's really a big thing, and we're not doing it lightly. We're doing it to, you know, support our industry, support our customers, and kind of build that next generation of people who are going to take care of our environment. So thanks for the opportunity to, you know, watch this and follow us along. But anyways, I'm kind of at a loss for words at this point, just because I never would have imagined when I was just you know, building a little website, and I had a little shelf in my house or in my garage, and that was my beekeeping shelf, and that's what I was going to do for this business. And now talking about building this giant building, and then also have these other warehouses over here to, you know, at my disposal to work from if I need to. So I'm very thankful for this, and thankful for you guys for just watching and supporting, and kind of being our customers and believing us all these years. So anyways, tell me what you think. Tell me if I shouldn't do this. No, I think we're pretty far into this that we're going to be doing this, but I just wanted to share all this with you, and thank you for the support. I'll give you one last shot of the property there. Basically all this open ground you see is what's going to be here, and then these big old mounds of dirt right here, they'll be moved, and our apiary will be right over here in that spot where all that dirt is. So yeah, we'll have bees on site, and we'll do some classes and expose the public to kind of what we're doing, and just share this. So thank you for watching, and I hope you have a great day.